Well, a West Suburban police officer rushes into a burning house to rescue a 14-year-old boy. This morning, neighbors tell CBS 2's Mugo Odigwe his quick action saved that teen's life.
Now that it's daylight, you can see the damage the fire left behind. Much of this side of the building now boarded up. But because of that officer's actions, the teenager trapped in there got out safely.
He just quickly asked what happened and if anybody knew if anybody was in any of the buildings, and then he ran into the C unit.
Neighbors on Wayfaring Lane say the flames shooting from the house across the street was huge.
Very intense and very high, going straight up, high up to the trees. And then there was a whoosh.
But that didn't stop Lisle police officer Bill Wise, a 21-year veteran with the police department, from putting his own life at risk, rushing in to help.
So he ran and kicked the door down.
Lisle police say there was a 14-year-old boy trapped in the basement of one of the units in the house. This was the scene just after 10 on Tuesday night. Firefighters were called into the 2700 block of Wayfaring Lane. A multi-unit house was on fire. We're told Officer Wise was nearby and arrived at the scene before Lisle Woodridge firefighters. Neighbors say he didn't hesitate when he learned there was a teenager trapped in one of the units. According to Lisle police, Wise initially forced his way into the house, but there was too much fire and smoke. So he went to the back of the unit, removed several items blocking a window well, and pulled the boy to safety from the basement window.
The first thing I thought was, how did a man that large get through a window? But he didn't. He actually pulled him out. When you see him, you will not be surprised at all that he could pull someone to safety.
This morning, the Lisle Police Department released this photo of Officer Wise in the hospital. As for neighbors, they're thankful he was there just in time.
I think he was very courageous, and he didn't even think. He just was like in the mode to go out there and do what he needed to do.
Wise was released from the hospital this morning. He and the boy had issues from breathing in smoke and exhaustion, but they're expected to be okay. All 4 units of this building had to be evacuated because of the fire, and the cause of the fire is still under investigation. In Lisle, Mugo Odigwe, CBS 2 News.